Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of supposed to shout
Futa Banta. Kwenda wewe daddy wewe.
For that shit.
Too cool.
I'm too cool for that shit. Endelea. Twende.
And let's talk about the game week 8. Straight into it, unless kuna mtu akona announcement ya kumake.
Announcement kama gani?
Anything. Like, hi guys, I've had a good week.
Hey, mi weekend yangu imekuwa fiti. Everything has gone correct for us.
Kwa sababu ya goal moja ya quiz who they are complaining about for the past 5 weeks, but it's so
so we just finish basi with that.
Get into it.
To finish na hiyo kesi basi ya Arsenal.
Kwanza na game ya Brighton atote.
Today
man to support kwa hii losing streak this week.
Hey, today it's bad, man. It's bad.
But wait, Lori Fraud FC. Lori ni Fraud FC. Sasa hadi anajiumiza. That guy has made most errors leading to a goal 10 since 2016. 10 errors leading to a goal. As in, there's no way that guy can be world class. Ameshinda World Cup, but ni design kama ile ya Valdez.
But in a different logic yako though.
Lori's bang average.
But he played though.
It's fine.
How many goals did he concede?
Kwanza, nilikwambia captaincy yake ni kama ya Shaka. As in ni captain but yeye ndio ana make mablanda mingi kama mtoi. Sasa amejiumiza. But hiyo shit ilikuwa crazy. Mchikivinya ndio ilikuwa crazy manzi. But manzi Tottenham it's lights out manzi. As in Eriksen wants out. I think even Pochettino wants out.
Okay, why do you think whatever is happening is happening? What's the reason behind it?
Everyone wants out.
Why though?
I think the fact that they were so close to winning the league, then come the summer, bado hawaku get ile back in walikuwa expect. Najua Pochettino didn't get the signings he wanted.
Yeah.
And it was all down to Daniel Levy, and it was like, that's the way it is. Deal with it. Unacheki. So it's like they'll never really get there because that's not the board's ambition. Ni kumake dough. Na niliwaambia.
I think the problem about this question is that you're asking an Arsenal player. Would Tottenham finish top 3? I would say yes.
Nah.
It's still game week 8. Let's give them time.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Leicester, I feel like Leicester is a good time, but eventually they're going to drop in the next 2 game weeks.
Says who? Everybody else is performing badly. So why are they going to drop?
Would you have seen Man U dropping though it has dropped this season?
Yes.
That
no,
one, yes.
Okay, sawa, yes, but
to
this extent,
I'm not sure.
Shut up, you're not a Man U fan. To this extent.
Yeah.
Wewe.
Honestly, as in
when you play
To this
Astana and you don't have a shot on target. Listen, there's a problem.
Ni sawa.
Unajua Astana ni team gani?
Sawa.
Angalia teams zija make shot on target kwa Europa. Some of the names you can fucking pronounce.
Ingine is it Alkmaar?
Me that's reason team gani. I've never fucking supported them in my life.
Let's go back to Tottenham and just finish with this game.
Okay, Tottenham. Okay. What do they need to do to stay in the top 4? Because they've been there for about 6-7 years.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Wamekuwa top 4 for a while. So it's not a fluke. So what do they need to do?
Wamekuwa top 4 kidu. Just in the sheet.
So but there were I was listening to 2 guys, yeah? The guy was like, Leicester is a bigger team than Tottenham. If you think about it. Leicester have won the EPL.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So Leicester
have played Champions League. By
it's a bigger team.
Trophy-wise, yeah.
Trophy-wise, wameshinda EPL.
Fan base, maybe of course.
Fan base Tottenham is bigger, but money-wise Tottenham is bigger.
The first thing these guys need to do is to tie down Pochettino. Make sure first you change Pochettino's mind.
Poch ameenda.
Sorry.
Huh? Anaenda wapi? They can do better than Poch.
Poch ameenda.
Ameenda wapi? They'd sack him. You think they'd sack him?
Yo, you can't do better than Poch. Poch hashinda shit. What do you mean?
Bas, hata club hajashinda shit. But you guys, it's what?
You just needed top 4 manager. Ni wengi.
Z, check it, bro. Tell me which top manager will go to Tottenham. Considering wanajua all those financial constraints.
No, I understand.
Nani anaenda kuharibu career yake pale? Poch is the best they can do. Hata waki lose Eriksen or whoever, they need to tie down Poch and change his mind. They need to start supporting.
But you know Poch is cheap. for bigger clubs. Because bigger clubs, their coach is about 20 to 30 M. So if I really want Poch, I can just pay Tottenham.
Yeah. But Poch also has to want to go.
Poch wants to go.
I saw Liverpool Leicester.
Leicester.
You know, it's about time I need to stop saying Liverpool are getting lucky. Because for me, a 2-1 or 1-0 victory, it's harder than a 4-0 victory.
But waliangukia.
But you see, wameangukia mara ngapi? I'm sorry, but that's how teams win.
No, they're riding their luck. Eventually, it
But you need luck. Okay, it's the same thing with City. If you actually look at VAR and everything, City won the league last season. If VAR was introduced. But because they fucking roll their luck, that's the same thing Liverpool are doing. Simple as.
Hey, manze, though, Sadio Mane again just coming up with the goods. Say, I think we can agree even for FPL. Sadio Mane, I think, is a better buy.
Of course.
Why not? Yeah.
Than Mane, than Salah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Leicester, manze, as in Leicester, pia bado waliwa push to the edge. So I say they're really pushing for the top 4. Maddison, your boy.
Maddison.
Say bado anatana.
That guy is good.
Yeah, so
Pretty good.
it was a tough game, lakini again Liverpool are just showing that grit. And
Yeah,
that's how you guys used to win. Unakumbuka 1-0 to 1.
Maddison or Vardy?
They're two
They
different
need
players.
both.
No, if you had to choose one, Maddison or Vardy.
For Leicester?
For Manu.
No, wait. No, just go for
For what?
Leicester.
For Leicester?
Who is the more important player?
Not most important player. If you had to choose one player.
Okay, I'll pick Maddison because of what I think my club needs. This is a very biased opinion, but we need a striker as well.
In terms of performance.
Performance, I'll go for Vardy because Vardy will give you everything every game. Even if Vardy won't score, will have 5 touches. Atakimbia, he'll do the same
How would you
thing.
describe performance? Is performance based on potential?
No, performance for me is based on winning goals,
Your output.
even when everything is not working out for the club, I'm still performing for you guys.
For Vardy, the KPI is goals. For Maddison, the KPI is assist, and then the second one is goals.
Yeah.
Hey, KPI, just in case people didn't think I learned it. Hey!
No.
I'm just...
Home city manager.
Yeah.
KPI.
Yeah, KPI.
What
Key
relevance
performance
does that have?
indicator.
No, nika
Yeah, we're just saying.
But
Review
considering
meeting.
age, I take Maddison. If I was to bring him to Arsenal, I'd take Maddison.
Everybody will take Maddison. I don't think there's any club would go for Vardy right now.
And I still think Maddison is more important than Vardy at the moment.
Nah. I think the first player on the team sheet for Leicester, it's Vardy.
It's Vardy.
Why it's all Maddison?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Because for Vardy, you just need somebody who can hit the ball in the channels. It doesn't take a lot of
what
skill.
Mahrez used to do. Mahrez was also like an
The same thing,
attacking,
yeah. So for me, like,
creative mid.
so Leicester, like for me, I'm scared.
Hasa wanaweza ingia
Top
top 4. Naweza bombika yani tukiingia sisi top 4 venye tuko tu. Yani ligi ishe tu venye
So
tuko.
I'm trying to understand this
Hey,
Maddison argument
Yeah.
versus Vardy. People who can play versus people who can execute. I said this, I'll come back to this in terms of Pepe. I have various
Stories zimeanza sasa.
videos in regards to Pepe.
Noise.
Maddison, why? Maddison versus Vardy. So, what I'm basically saying is style of play versus results.
Style of play, Maddison. Results, Vardy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's straightforward.
Evo too. For me, Vardy, like,
That's straightforward, yeah.
what more do you want from Vardy?
Vardy is efficient.
And he did a lot.
Maddison is
Yeah.
an artist.
Because,
Yeah.
actually, before Maddison scored his goal against that game they won, Skumbuki, who they're playing against, he had the most shots in the EPL without a goal. So for me, he's not a goal scorer. And for you to win a game, what do you need?
And I'll come back to this in regards to assists versus actual goals. But before that,
Yeah.
Southampton, Chelsea.
I just want to mention one thing. You need to give Brendan Rodgers credit. Because these guys were playing shit before. Rodgers ametani kitu in the last like maybe half a season from last season. So his philosophy has already been seen. move on to your
Southampton versus
Southampton.
Chelsea.
Tammy Abraham. Manzi mi ni fan of Tammy Abraham. He's an Arsenal fan.
And
He's
Yes,
an Arsenal
man.
fan. And I really like that kid. He's when gonna show he's clumsy ka Adebayo. But he gets the results done.
But I think tall, lanky players have that thing. Because ukiangalia pia
Zeko.
The same thing, yeah. Alikuwa come clumsy, but
then you're surprised that he's fast. Uko like, what the fuck? Where did that come
from? Hata United kuna day tulipigwa 5-1 na City. But
he played wing.
Alicheza wing, like winning the one and only like Eddie. So for me,
Lord Bentner.
Lord
Bentner was the same for Lord Bentner alikuwa god, man. Fuck, okay, tuendelee manzi.
City Wolves.
Eshimu Liverpool, Eshimu Lampard. Chelsea, I mean.
Yeah, I do.
City Wolves.
Another surprise.
Adama Traore, man.
Adama Traore.
But for me, actually, Jimenez. If there was a player who had the hardest job on the pitch, Jimenez, because hakuwa na supply, and he had to hold the ball against one of the best defenses in the world, and he did that well.
Otamendi.
It's not even Otamendi. No, Otamendi ni Maembe, but nikisema defense, I'm not talking about the defense per se. It's in terms of the unit itself. Could be City. It's one of the hardest things you can ever do.
City's defense is off this season. It's off, and it's missing the main man who makes it tick. It's missing. It's Van Dijk. That's Laporte. That's why, as a unit, it's breaking up. Okay, remove Van Dijk out of that defense, and it's a different one.
But let me ask you this: do you think Pep made a mistake not replacing or buying maybe a Johnny Evans, for instance, to replace Kompany?
Oh. Yeah.
Because as much as Kompany was playing like 5 games, in those 5 games he was one of the best defenders you can ever see. So did he make a mistake with that?
But wait, come to think, as in Manze say wako na list ya how many players they need to cater for that shit.
But okay, for Pep, he wants the best in the world. Pep ajui kudeal na wase mediocre. Because his gameplay is so fucking risky that he needs the best players in the world. So Otamendi is a defender for like a team like United.
He's a second choice.
He's a second choice defender. But he's not the best in the world.
And that's what you're saying 11. In regards to City and the Wolves game, City losing to Wolves. Let's also put into account Wolves.
Yeah, Adama Traore.
It's not the easiest game.
Yeah.
Unless you're
at home.
Unless you're Manchester United. Yeah. No offense, because I'm a fan of
but
Manchester United. But yes, it's City, but let's put into account it's also Wolves at home.
City at home.
No, City were at home.
Yeah, City at home.
But that was a performance and a half.
No, you need to give credit.
Because defense-wise, they were sound.
There were 2 defensive lapses, and they took advantage of them. Adama Traore, we were usually talking about his end product. It's not good stuff. Yeah. But the day that it really mattered, it happened. Twice, and I think it was in a space of a few minutes. So, walikill 2 game with 1 moment, na story yote ilikuwa imeisha. So, City found it hard to come back. Because now they went...
But I feel like, but the Wolves fans and the coach and everybody, Baini Rashford. But for you guys, perfect. Your gameplay,
or Leicester.
Baini Rashford.
You give me a...
There's something we forgot to address, and I want us to address it in 30 seconds. Pulisic being on the bench. Just to take us back a bit.
Yeah, Lams, I think he's satisfied with what Odoi is doing. I think you're the one who's telling me that. And Odoi, by the way, he's come back and he's performing. It's like he hasn't been... he got an ACL, no?
Yeah, he got ACL.
He's been out for so long. Now he come to a shoot. So it's all on merit base. So
even Robert Green was saying, if there's one player who was on the bench and Sarri put on the bench and then the whole squad didn't understand was Hudson Odoi. Because practice sessions and the whole thing.
He's highly rated.
He was like the things he used to do to Akina, the defenders.
Yeah.
Everybody was just like, okay, Luis Maze, like it'll go bad. It'll go bad for them. So I think it's about time someone put the opportunity because he's better than Mount. He's even better than Tammy Abraham. Like in terms of what the Chelsea fan thought about him. No, but like in terms of quality and what they thought about a player, the guy is better than those guys in terms of the Chelsea fans. Yeah, being rated.
Okay, Arsenal, Bournemouth.
1-0. 1-0.
Let's talk about how let's talk about how it was David Luiz and how for the past few weeks mmekuwa mkicomplain about Luiz.
Yo, cheki, Luiz ako -1 wenye nikushow. He cost us 2 penalties, amefunga moja, so ako -1. Mendy kwanza arudi 0. Because I can't be having that with an experienced defender like that. But then nilikuwa naongea na mse fulani tulikuwa nasema maybe for next season when we get Saliba back and everything we need to push Luiz to defensive mid. As in defensive mid. I think he'd be good, he'd be better there.
Than Xhaka?
Of course than Xhaka. I'm not talking about Torreira. I'm not talking about Torreira as in tumpush hapo mbele. I think because he has good distribution and everything. I think it would work. It could be a good deal. But hey yo manze Emery bana. Emery umse after tulifunga tukaenda like na tuko home. We had one shot on target. One shot second half yote.
Let's talk about your standings in the next probably 3 games penye mtakuwa.
First of all tuko top 3.
It's our top 3 now, but let's talk about your standings.
Third in the league. Say we are third in the league and you are 12 disciples.
Difficult.
Wait, check you. The last 7-8 games, the first 7-8 games to number 3. I think our next games are not that hard, so I'm hoping we'll still be around there. 3-4. To maintain 3-4 the deck, I'll be comfortable. We get into top 4.
Newcastle, Man U.
Yeah, my friend. Please.
Okay, I'll keep this simple. I think personally this is the best thing is happening to United. We need this for change to happen. Because it's not about the coach. Tuko coach wetu wangapi? 1. It's not about the players. We've bought, we've sold, we've bought again and we've sold. We've put academy players. Like, tell me what we haven't done. So the head of the fish is fucking rotten. And that means the whole fish is bad. So until we fucking chop off that head.
I have a question for you.
Niambie.
As in, mulisema issues za Man U ni different.
Yeah.
Ebu rank them. From the number 1 to...
Owners.
Do you agree?
Number 1 is owners, of course.
And the left?
Number 2 for me is Ed Woodward. Because he is the executor.
Him alone.
Yeah, him alone. Because he's the one who makes the choices
Is it more of Ed Woodward or the lack of a sporting director?
It's Ed Woodward. Because that's the problem we have. It's not this.
It's the reason why you don't have a sporting director.
Yeah, because there are teams without a sporting director actually function. And are doing better than us for the past 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Exactly my point. Yeah. And then number 3 need tactics. I'm sorry, Ole, but yo man, 4-2-3-1 haitawaka na kila msee. And even at home against Arsenal, Arsenal only set up for a defensive game. Like, do you really need to defend that game?
Mimi nilicheki mmechapwa na Newcastle nikashanga. Yaani mbona tu kuwachapa?
And I know. You're there for the taking.
Yeah, which actually means that Arsenal is equally bad. You guys are just having a lucky streak.
No, we feared that game. We respected you guys.
But that's the thing. That's how we waited for the whole season with that. And then,
but it's coming.
After that, for me, it's the fucking players. What can be? If you lose. But lose with pride. Ulikimbia.
I've complained about the same thing, about how when you watch our games, there's so many instances where tunatu watu wakisimama.
It's...
Like, literally, it's fine if, for example, like the last game I was complaining about maybe how Tuanzebe was a bit far behind.
Yeah.
But the others, when you're maybe by chance, like at that time, I think the previous game before this one, maybe Young was a bit ahead. Ndio ilikuwa imesemekana ni offside, but other games you would defend before it is decided. But the basic things, and it's not about the season alone. Even last season we had instances where you would find Lingard na Rashford wakitembea kwa field. As in such things.
So it's December. you guys are fighting relegation. As in, right now you're closer to relegation
Do you know what I want to
than
happen?
top 4.
As a genuine Manchester United fan,
Yeah.
I want us to be relegated.
Hey, yo, Z.
I actually feel like
That's
that
lights
is what.
out. You need lights out. What do you mean?
Kila sasa
Ah, fuck, man.
tukiponea.
No, but
I feel like
yo,
that
you
is
don't know
what
what
should
you're
talking
happen for
about.
us to
Majid.
wake up.
I understand what she's saying though.
You don't know what
I
you're
am
I'm
talking
not saying
about.
she's right,
Z.
but I understand what she's saying. Because what Sijiko Neleo, our owners don't care about the game. It's the bottom line. I mean, am I making money to pay my debt? Yes. So until we start losing money, because to report profits, juicy. Ragza was huge.
Yo.
Also,
No,
let me tell you something basic. If you're very observant, if you follow ManU or you follow the players, we're always like, oh, we lost Nini next game. For the first time this week is when I actually saw even whoever runs the ManU page, by the way.
Annoying.
Even Rashford himself actually had a sentimental post about us losing.
Yeah.
Until the time when us guys hit relegation and we hit like
that's rock bottom, man.
rock bottom.
But my G,
that's the only time we actually realize.
How many years have we done this shit? Do you understand?
No, ma'am, I want to set up a question. Check it. It's December. Ole is still the coach. You guys are like seriously threatening relegation. Mnaingia.
Yeah.
Then Glazers wamekam. Hiyo 700 kina Paul Mason
700 mil, yeah.
700 mil and Maxi Allegri. Do you take it? Najua mmeanza kusema we've tried all coaches but mna fight relegation.
Our problem is not the coach.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm asking you. Would you take it? December.
Me as who? Me as a fan?
Yeah. Would you agree to have Maxi Allegri?
No.
Mwende down?
No. Our problem is not the coach. I'm not sure what our problem is, but our problem is not the coach.
Lubs, unaweza kubali mwende down?
Okay, if you had an option of surviving.
Lubs, think about how.
I'm thinking.
No, think about how before Mo we used to think that Mo is the problem until Ole came and we felt like because Ole was once a player and for the first few games he delivered. And then after that,
sentimental value.
Yeah, exactly. That is my problem with sentimental value. And then after that,
but it was for the fans.
Everything else was a nosedive.
But
think about it like in terms of like the next 2 seasons.
Listen, let me ask you this:
3 games, 2 games.
Who asked Ole to change his tactics? Because he mean.
No one asked Ole.
Did the fans complain about the tactics?
No one asked Ole.
You see, for me,
but he's lost some players. You need to understand. He needs to adopt to what is available.
Did he allow the players to go?
Chiki, do you think that's in his control?
Yes.
Exactly, it's not.
Do you think not replacing Lukaku is in control?
Allegri comes.
He's a puppet.
So Allegri comes.
He's been offered 700 mil.
Is it in his control?
But he's been offered 700 mil.
1 season ahead. Okay. Is it in Allegri's control?
At least we can agree. Maguire maybe Solskjaer had a say in that. Ama, you think that was just decided by the board?
No, Maguire ilikuwa board. Yo, acha nisho Solskjaer decide nini.
Wan-Bissaka pia.
Acha nisho
Solskjaer decide nini.
Acha nisho Solskjaer decide nini. Solskjaer sema, if a player does not want to be here, I want to keep him here, I'll sell him. And then he's the one who fucking went out and said, I want Rashford to be my fucking number 9. Yep. Sisi nikianza usha change mind umeka Martial number 9, Rashford go on the left.
Yeah.
Now, when ulisema nani ni number 9 wako? You see, me my issue with Ole ni muongo. He's a fucking liar.
Wenga.
Ole is a fucking liar. Mimi nimesikia vitu mingi na Ole. I'll put players who are young. I'll play akina Chong, Greenwood.
And what's this bullshit he keeps on referring to? We're in a rebuilding stage.
But
rebuilding.
If you're rebuilding, you're not building a mansion with fucking cow dung. Isi ocha. Tuko fucking tao. Use fucking stones. Jusioni kaya anafanya. Can you see what he's doing with the squad?
Yeah, lakini, can you also agree that even your scouting has been shit?
But you said it. Ole aliappointiwa because the fans were like, Ole ameshinda magame, tumeshinda PSG.
Lakini Ole wouldn't even do well even with better players. I don't think he would.
He can't. Yeah, because he has actually good players.
Yeah.
Unataka kuniambia sahi, if you want to check does West Ham and Leicester actually have better players than us?
No.
Because if Fred was playing for
but kuna wase wenyu suspect manze.
no, if Fred was playing for Pep,
Kuna suspect.
if Fred was playing for Pep, would Fred be performing the same way?
Yeah, the one thing is most players who join Man U wanakama wakiwa tops. Hata
Dalot was good.
Yeah.
Alexis, Ase
wote wanakama wakiwa tops wana drop.
Memphis Depay, bloody Angel Di Maria. How many players have we fucking lost who have actually gone to perform somewhere else? Under Herrera Mazena ka star PSG. We didn't offer him a contract. Oh, Sam Ezeka, he's not in the bracket of age we want to fucking buy. Based on what fucking facts?
Lakini manze nyinyi mna shida. But msikubali kurelegatiwa. Hapo ndio ngori.
I agree with Lisa. Whatever happens. We need it. We need that shit.
That's when reality checks in.
I was listening to Alan Brazil Talksport na walikuwa na Samuel Allardyce and they were saying what is happening right now is exactly what happened the last time you guys got relegated. Those guys were alive. Injuries, players at players wako injured, they pretend like they are not yet ready. Ni kama wataki. Wanaogopa yani. There's a fear to play. Then eventually wasetu watataka out. Everyone wants out. Ulicheki interview ya De Gea. Juzi akisema manze remember I don't even understand. We can't score 2 goals. We can't score a goal in 2 games.
But what's
really
that
bad,
what's that down to?
It's really bad.
You get like it's tactics. Maji. To go home, other give me a Soton, give me a Wolves. I can name you 10 fucking instances where niko like ole unafanya nini ama uneka sub 85th. And I come kudu. You get what I'm saying? We don't have stars who can change a game in 2 minutes. Hatuna Messi.
Okay, the whole situation is bad, but Ole is making it worse.
Ole is making it worse. Based on what he's doing and he's
but he's very limited. As a coach, he's very limited.
Mtako limited man.
His experience compared to the rest of the top 6 coaches, he's a baby.
He's exactly the point.
Na Lamps. Now at least Lamps are 1 year
championship.
Yeah, championship.
Which is a hard league to actually
solid. Say someone was saying if Ole got Cardiff relegated, what makes you think he won't get ManUtd relegated? Say that's his track record.
Wait, what next?
Afadhali Unai.
FPL.
Heri Unai.
FPL nastaki kuongea. I was even like I'm like all in FPL. So
sasa wewe hata upige boko.
Captain selection dash.
Sasa tuanze kwanza na story ya venye uliniongelesha vibaya last week.
Nikisema
ulikuwa unasema nini? Ati sijui I'm useless. Wewe uko na mangapi na mimi niko na mangapi? Tuanze tu na hapo.
This yagi juko juu yangu na 1 point.
Haina shida, nani dunia ikisha leo nani ameshinda?
Hizo ndo arguments tunataka kuleta hapa hivi sasa.
Muende extreme mimi.
Man.
Lakini mwana anaitwaje? Digwana bado anashikilia hapo hivyo. Lakini Yogo anamleta.
Yogo ako close.
Yogo anamleta. Manze Dero shikilia hapo hivyo bana. Msende down.
But okay, let me check something. Joa say I get the feeling wametumia multiple captains likes.
Yes, you said that the other time.
I think so, sindio? Because for 87 man, like you had to.
Digwana may have money. Okay, no. Hata aliwestiwa na Bame. Manze wasalie kamani captain. Arsenal aliwayo.
Mimi nilikuwa nikienda ni Hudson manze. Nikiweka Kane instead. Actually ni make blunders yani I'm so mad.
Alafu you guys need to get on to Dunk manze. Dunk alinoa 10 points.
Dunk upate 10 points?
Yeah. Defensive na amekuwa fiti, amekuwa bring in some points.
So like where now Landstrom? Let's see.
Landstrom
on a points for some reason amekuwa akipatia points. McGinn on and off.
McGinn, yeah.
So last week in the game they actually scored 5 goals. No, anakuwa na hard game. He performs better in a 2-1, 1-0. Yeah, man. I think it is.
I've been impressed by Wesley wa Aston Villa.
Yeah. The striker, yeah.
And Hala pia.
Hala is good.
Hala wa West Ham. Yeah, those are the kind of guys I think ni
Patricio.
Patricio pia.
Patricio alikuwa na 10 points.
Ulimweka bench tena.
Nimeweka bench tena.
Wewe una shida lakini.
I'm in pain, man.
Wewe una shida. Na Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Rodrigo ama
Rodrigo.
the right back.
Yeah.
Rodrigo, yeah. Ana sawa kuweka rada yako pia.
So kuna msee,
Tammy Abraham.
you know what annoys me about FPL? When you check the guy with the highest points and then you check his selections, it makes sense. For instance, msee alikuwa na David Luiz.
Mse alikuwa na mwenye na 64.
Akona 100 points in the world. The guy who was fast.
Okay.
Akona Hala, Madison, Willian, Mane, triple captain, 36 points. Mount, Alonso, Kelly, David Luiz. Like hata defense yake iko na enough points ku match up na timu yangu mzima.
Like you know those guys do it as a business. They have different accounts.
So like 10
they're just playing a game of chance.
Oh.
They don't just have one account. You can't just get everything imekuangukia hivyo. Hasa wana run different accounts. But tukirudi locally, I think our top scorer ni mjamaa anaitwa Ravin's Finest.
in Kenya.
Kwa hii group yetu ya After Banter. Anaitwa Tirop T. He had Mane as his captain. 24
Mane?
points ndani.
Ish.
He had Tammy Abraham, Mount, Dunk, Lundstrom. Alikuwa na Pope bench. Ederson amepata 0. Pope alipata 7.
Oh yeah, that was painful.
Na msa anaitwa Cathcart na 6.
Sang again 70, 71.
Alikuwa na James instead.
Only himself 75 and above.
Msa na 64 points.
What?
But I'm
Yeah,
saying if you actually put the guys on the bench, you get.
What
I
a
remember
80.
the first game when sijui average was sijui 30, may had sijui 100
Wait.
and
Sheila Coderius, man.
let's talk about let's do this.
Sheila Coderius, man.
Let's do this.
Wow, like Shore na keep up.
Shore,
Shore na keep up.
Head to head and come hard.
Head to head and come hard.
Anasaidiwa.
Anasaidiwa nani? No, alikataa hiyo story by the way. Alisema yeye ni puzi. But nani mwingine ana come hard? Umechiki nani ako namba 7 hapo mgongoni?
Nani?
Rags FC.
Nilijona ujishosha kwenda na huko.
Na nilikwambia mimi nakataa hadi namba 10, namba 11 na wako. Ati squad ni wewe.
Yeah.
Kwanza guys, sasa hivi umesema mimi na squad yangu.
Squad.
Ai manzi.
It's bad though.
Lubs yuko. Yuko namba 29.
Anyway, sawa. We're still having the the what? Prize money?
Yeah,
we
do.
We'll still be having a couple of watch parties.
Tutazipanga.
You guys can come through. We'll tell you where they'll be kwa na nyama. Mzinga
nyama kidogo though, si atu ingie 7 ndio unapata nyama.
Ati Rags will be buying.
Mtu ni manager.
I'm a father of one. Not mimi sio father. Joke yangu imechapa ukuta hapa.
No. I was about to exaggerate, but yeah.
We shida yako unapeleka jokes mbaya.
But yeah, catch us again next week.
Yep.
Catch us again next week. These guys will be holding it down for me.
Ni vizuri unasema mapema.
Yeah, these guys will
Like before 20.
But then enough apologize I say mimi
and
nimechoka
I'm
kukutetea.
so sorry I won't be around next week. And I'm
tired.
So sorry. But I have other priorities na lazima
nyingi phase 2.
tulipe bills. So
Loops is about to say a madness.
Sikupenda kwangu.
Sawa.
But I'll still post
That's bullshit. I've known you for 10 years.
But I'll still post on the page.
Mimi nakuita venye najua.
Sawa hata mimi nakuita jina ninataka bwana.
Sawa basi Musaku.
Wow, I don't appreciate that joke. Loops up on your side just so you know.
I know.
That was rather obvious.
I'll still Luyas unite.
Ndio hiyo manze.
Kuku gang.
Yeah.
Gang. But
speaking of kuku, ama fala wana kuku. Wana kuku kwa shati yao.
Hizi kuku though.
Like, whatever it is, lakini ni nio familia.
So pia ni kuku pia pale.
Asa mpigwa bao 10.
Hiyo ni kuku pale pia.
10 goals in 1 week. Asa ameshikilia record. 10 goals in 1 week. How do you concede 10 goals in 1 week?
Anyway, thanks guys. So we'll see you again next week. Achana Rags.
10 goals in 1 week. That's shit, man.
So move on.
These guys are shit.
Move on.
They've embarrassed
London.
tuendelee. Walikuwa Champions League kwa Europa.
We'll see.
Unajienjoy. Unaona shida gani wewe?
Nimeanza kuingia niko na tu ni ujinga.
We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching us. Again.
Love the out.
Lisa. Whoa.
Unadu nini?
Mimi nataka
Wewe useme umeenda out wewe.
Bye.
Yuck. You so
Ati bye.
Bye.
I told you I'm too cool for this shit.